This is lesson 4 polynomials. In previous classes, you have studied about uh, concept like basic concepts. In that, let us recap now. Constants, variables. Okay, the difference between constants and variables. Constants are the fixed values, and the variables are changed values. Okay, constants like all numerals. We can say all numerals are nothing but constants, and all that means variables are all like alphabets in English alphabets, the familiar alphabets like X, Y, Z, B, A, M, N, all these we use. Okay, now let us see some what is that rules in variables and constants we have to follow. Those are the combination of constant variable is always a variable. The two combination, that is constant and variables together, if we see, then such a variable is called that means constant variable is always a variable. It is considered as a variable. For example, 3 into x, you can see here 3 into x is equal to 3x, 3 plus x, 9 minus y, 12 by x. Okay, then next condition is, our next rule is, combination of two or more variables is always a variable. Okay, now 3x plus y, you can give example. Okay, next what is a term? A term, okay, we can say one like a three numeral, that means constants we studied now. So in that term, if we see 6, just 6 means that is also one term, we can say. Okay, and then x is a term, x is also a term. Okay, and minus 10 is a term, and xy is a term. How xy is a term? X into y, it is one term. It is considered as the product of x into y. Okay, x into y is a x and y is a term. Okay, and then can say 3 into, this is 3xy 3xyz. Okay, it is also a term. Since see, you can see here the product 3 into x into y into z, it is a term. Okay children. Okay, then next is in 3xy, 3 is that means, what is the meaning of coefficient? You must understand what is quotient. Okay, quotient is nothing but in 3xy, 3, only 3 if you take, for 3, what is the quotient? Xy. That is the quotient of xy. 3 is the quotient of xy. Okay, and then x is the quotient of the remaining, what you have, 3y. X is the quotient of 3y. Okay, and y is the quotient of 3x. Did you understand? And then 3x is the quotient of y. Okay, 3y is the quotient of x. Did you understand? That is why I have written here 3xy is the quotient of 3. Okay, now one more term. If you take in this minus y, they have given minus y. Okay, I think you can see now minus y. In minus y, the numerical quotient of y is what, children? The numerical quotient of y. See, quotient of y is nothing but 1. Okay, just to y is there, but the numerical quotient of y is nothing but minus 1. Okay, then quotient of minus 1, quotient of minus 1 is y. Okay, now this is what you must understand. Once again I am repeating. See, if just y is there, what is the quotient of y? 1. There is no number, there will be 1. Understood, children? So this is how you have to understand. That means you must know about this. Okay, minus 1y, the quotient of minus 1 is y, and quotient of y is minus 1. Okay, now next let us see algebraic expression. Okay, in this you have studied in previous class what is algebraic expression. Previous class in the sense previous year, that is when you are in 8th standard, you might have studied this one, algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? Okay, so it is the combination of two or more algebraic terms. Okay, combination of, you must understand carefully here, the combination of two or more algebraic terms connected by plus or minus sign along with into and divided sign. Okay, into and divided sign. So you can see in example 3x square plus x plus y. Okay, here how many terms we can see? This is called, see, 3x square plus x plus y. It is called an algebraic expression. Okay, see, it contains, why it is called an algebraic expression? See here, it contains terms, algebraic terms, the combination of algebraic terms we can see here, and they are connected. See, 3x square is a term, x is a term, 5 is a term. Okay, these are connected with addition sign. Okay, plus plus, and then we can see a product also, 3 into x square, but 3x square is considered as one term. Understood, children? X is considered as another term, 5 is considered as third term. Okay, so totally how many terms we have here? 3 terms. Okay, now let us see next example, 9x square minus 6x plus 10. This is an algebraic expression. Okay, how many terms it contains? It contains 3 terms. Okay, now I want to ask you one question. What is the quotient of x? The quotient of x is minus 6. What is the quotient of minus 6? The quotient of minus 6 is x. Okay, children. What is the quotient of x square? The quotient of x square is 9. What is the quotient of 9? The quotient of 9 is x square. Okay, children. Now, the last term is 10. It is a constant. Yes or no? It is a constant. There is no variable and there is no quotient for this. Okay. If you want to write, see here, if at all, if you want to write a coefficient for this 10x to the power 0, you will get 10 into 1, you can say. Okay, that is equal to 10 into 1. So both are constants, is it not? So 10 into 1, the quotient of 1 is 10, the quotient of 10 is 1, like that. Okay, children, this is not necessary for you now. Okay, now see, you may ask what is the quotient of 10. Okay, understood now? 10 is nothing but 10 into 1, that's all. Okay, it is a constant. How many terms the algebraic expression contains here? 3 terms. Similarly, in this example also same thing, 9x by 5 plus 4x square plus 2. Here also it contains 3 terms. So therefore this is an algebraic expression. X minus y, how many terms it has? 2 terms. So therefore it is x minus y is an algebraic expression. Now let us see what are the types of algebraic expressions. See, this also you have studied, children, in the 8th standard. Okay, let us recap this one. There are 3 types, can say monomial, binomial and trinomial. Okay, see, this monomial, binomial and trinomial according to the terms. Okay, this algebraic expressions we are dividing into 3 types. They are monomials, binomials and trinomials. You have studied, children. Okay, children. So here monomials, binomials and trinomials we are dividing according to their terms, algebraic terms. Okay. Now monomials, it has single term. Monomial means single term. You can see the example here. Okay, 3x, 9y. Okay, and then binomials means it contains 2 terms. Okay, you can see here x minus y, 2x minus 2xy minus z, and 9x plus 21, 9x square by 2 plus y. Okay, but what about this? You just observe here this 3 minus 3xy. Is this binomial? No, it is not considered as binomial, though it is like for example it is divided by 8 also we can write, though it is multiplication sign you can see and division sign also you can see, but it is not a binomial. This is considered as a monomial. This is considered as what, children? Monomial. Okay children, it is considered as only one term, it is not two terms. Okay, we have to keep in mind monomials, binomials and trinomials are separated by plus or minus sign children, not multiplication and division sign. Okay children, see, you can see here in this example, so plus minus is there, only single term is 3x 9y by z minus 12x square y, like that you have children. So binomial means two terms it has, and then here you can see this is the example, but this is multiplication, you can see, divided by 8 you can see, but still it is a monomial. There is no another term for this. This is a single term. Okay, this is a single term. Okay children, now let us move to trinomials. Trinomials means trinomials contains three terms. Okay, you can see here 3x square minus 9x plus 1, and then x cube plus x square plus 1, y cube plus 3y square plus y, x plus y minus 1. See, everywhere you can see in 4 examples you can see 3 terms, okay, which is connected with the signs minus, plus, okay, plus, minus, like this. Okay, it is not connected with the multiplication. Yeah, this 9x is connected with multiplication, but still it is considered as single term. 9x is a single term. Okay, 3y square is a single term. Understanding children? Okay, so it has a trinomial has how many terms? 3 terms. How can you define what are trinomials? If somebody asks, you can define an algebraic expression which contains 3 terms. Okay, they are called trinomials. Okay children, similarly binomials and monomials also you can define. Monomials, an algebraic expression which contains only one term or single term, okay, are called monomials. Binomials, an algebraic expression which contains 2 terms are called binomials. Okay children, let us move to the polynomials. What are polynomials? Okay, so you must understand very carefully. You may think that there are 4 types of algebraic expressions. Only 3 types of algebraic expressions. Even polynomials, I'll tell you now what are polynomials. Okay, 3 times according to the terms we are dividing algebraic expressions into monomial, binomial and trinomial. Okay, now let us move to the polynomials. Okay, what are poly? Poly is nothing but many. Okay, poly means many, more than 3, more than 4, more than, it may be 1 also. Okay, many. And then many. Okay, nomials means terms. Okay children, nomials means what? Terms. Okay, many terms. Polynomial means it contains many terms. Okay, polynomials may that means they have many terms. Okay, 3x square plus 9x plus 10. So you can see the powers here. Here 1 is there, and here the x to the power, if we write, it will become 0. Okay children, this is 0, so that is not necessary now. 3x square plus 9x x to the power 1 plus 10. Not necessary to write. If it is not there, it's understood that there is 1. Okay, now all polynomials are algebraic expressions. Okay, you must understand very carefully the difference between algebraic expressions and polynomials. Okay, all polynomials are algebraic expressions, but all algebraic expressions are not polynomials. This is very, very important, and I will explain in the next further what you have. In that I will explain how this happens. Okay, all polynomials are algebraic expressions, but all algebraic expressions are not polynomials. Okay children, so now how it is? How? Let us see here. Here you can see in this what is this algebraic expression? Okay, 3x square plus 9x plus 10. It is an algebraic expression, and it is a polynomial also. See, why it is given polynomial's name means many terms which contains the algebraic expression which contains many terms is nothing but the polynomials. Okay, so here how it is different from algebraic expressions? The variables are whole numbers or non-negative integrals, then it is a polynomial. Okay, so you can understand here the variables are whole numbers. The variables, this x. X is a variable, correct? X is what? It should be whole number. It should contain whole numbers or non-negative integers. Then it is a polynomial. So the powers you can see here 2, 1. You must not get here 1 by 2, 3 by 2 or minus 1, minus 2, like that. Negative numbers you should not get. All whole numbers. It may be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole numbers you know, children. From 0 to 10, that means all numbers, all natural. 0, if you include 0, what you get? If you include 0 for natural number, what you get? Whole numbers, is it not? So that is why we are using here whole numbers. Okay, understood. So now next example, 4x square minus 3x plus 1 by x. So you can observe here, it is an algebraic expression, but this is not an polynomial. But this is not a polynomial. Okay, it is an algebraic expression, but it is not polynomial. How it is not polynomial? Let us see here. See here, 4x square minus 3x plus 1 is there, power plus 1. Here you can see here x to the power minus 1. Is it not? 1 by x is not possible in polynomial. You must remember, you must understand carefully here. X to the power minus 1. Minus 1 is not a whole number. Yes or no? So therefore 4x square minus 3x plus 1 by x is not a polynomial. Understanding? Still more examples are there. I will tell you clearly how polynomial is different from algebraic expression. Okay, now let us move to the next example. 9 root x plus 4x square minus 10. It is what? It is an algebraic expression, but it is not a polynomial. How it is not a polynomial? You can see here. See, root x, the exponential form of root x, x is what? 1 by 2. Yes or no? Root is nothing but 1 by 2 plus 4x square minus 10. Is 1 by 2 a whole number? No, 1 by 2 is not a whole number. Therefore, under root x, we can say one more reason we can give here. We can say root x is irrational. Okay, that is why it is not a polynomial. Now, another example, 10x cube minus 3x to the power minus 2 plus 21. It is an algebraic expression, but not polynomial. Okay, children. Now, very important this one. Polynomials are algebraic expressions whose exponents are non-negative integrals. Whose exponents are non-negative. What is the meaning of non-negative? Positive. Okay. Integrals are whole numbers. Whole numbers are all positive. Yes or no?